Hello everybody, welcome back to the HOFL round 15 action here. Port Adelaide taking on Adelaide live from the Adelaide Oval. This game was originally Friday night. It was postponed due to lightning, heavy weather, heavy wind and heavy rain there. So we had to change it to a Saturday night game. Last night we couldn't stream it. Tonight we'll be streaming it. Hopefully we're in for a good game here tonight. Two teams here. And now comes Fitzroy. Now comes Port Adelaide. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Fitzroy, they're currently sitting live ladder, doing a toss here now. Who will win it? Port Adelaide will. Or kick to left of screen. Fitzroy on the ladder currently, they sit second place. If they win, they go 2 points behind top, who's Glenelg. If they lose, well, gives a chance Port Adelaide, they'll be one game off of the 5. And we're off. Sammy Hayes loses the tap to Rendell. Rendell gets tackled to the floor. Buckley picks it up to Burn Jones. Burn Jones could have got tackled though. Opponent miss. Oh, Pert beat Rosie in the mark contest. Pert kicks it away. Pickett's there. Couldn't get to Kapler, who got the ball first. Kapler kicks. Sire bottoms there. Beat Hardwick. Then the kick. Sammy Hayes dropped it. Burn Jones booted it to the wing. Butters is there, bumped out of it, and he went the wrong way there. They come back. Fitzroy. Mays runs the wrong way, and Barwick kicks side 50. Good punch there. Lena got a hit on his opponent. Hit two opponents out the way, and then Burgoyne kicks it out of there. Georgiades drop mark. Light rain here at the Adelaide Oval. A big kick, however, and it'll go. Fitzroy's newest recruit. They just picked him up on $1 million deal this week, and his first kick of the club for behind. Now, Port Adelaide, they were originally supposed to play this blockbuster on a Friday night, so a Friday night blockbuster, but so it'll be their first blockbuster of the year. But due to weather, HOFL has to postpone it. Burn Jones looks for the options, kicks it to Durst, but he gets bumped out by Francis. Francis, where's he going to go? Straight down to Quinlan. Can he pick it up and goal? Yes, he can. And Fitzroy have the first at the Adelaide Oval. Back in the centre now. Sammy Hayes loses the tap to Rendell, and Fitzroy can go again. It's off 15 now. Lean it with a punch. Gets it down to ground. Mays wasn't fast enough. Fitzroy delivered with another goal. McMahon. Team's just making a quick change here. Blood roll. Back with the action here. Fitzroy throws it up. Wet weather conditions here at the Adelaide Oval was very bad. On Friday night last night, Georgiades steps it back to Pickett, picks it up, got the handle away in time, but Fitzroy, they're ready for this, they're going to go, no one is with that man there, and Darren Kapler gets Fitzroy's third goal. Not going to like that, Port Adelaide, no one in the back line for them, where were they all? That was not good at all. 4 scoring shots in the first 11 minutes here for Fitzroy. It's really hurting Port Adelaide, especially from the centre. They just win the tats through Rendell. Sammy Hayes has not had a good night so far. They need to get back into the game a little bit and get back into form. He's been playing great recently, but now Fitzroy can go again. This time they've got numbers. Jared Lena and Bronny Bonner work. Bonner tapped it straight to his opponent. Quiddling goals. They've got 4 in a row, the Lions. If Bonner put a bit more power into his punch, I reckon would have probably just gone over the line and rushed through from behind, but not enough in the end. McMahon with a big mark, holds on to the wet foot, he kicked it high ball. Bonner's tackled, he's the one who almost got them the goal. You could say that Butters is coming, and Butters marks on the chest. Good run by him. Now he kicks down to the across the wing. They're going to run out of play. Blakey, that would have come out in the force. Lucky he was out of bounds. Georgiades punches behind him. Tried to get a tackle, did, but too high. Can't aim on it. Oh, the dangerous kick there. Georgiades got a fist to it. Can they get the tackle to follow? Georgiades has to run into the footy and just spot a teammate. He finds Nathan Buckley. Good play by Port Adelaide. And now they get a chance to score. It's a great kick by Georgiades to spot Buckley. What's he going to do from here? Will he go the drop punt? I think he's going to go the drop punt. In fact, he will. Nathan Buckley for Port Adelaide's first score, and he misses to the left. A lot of muscle on Nathan Buckley there, but he missed. But he's a big boy. It was a great kick. Probably should have gone around the body. Might have opened up the angle a little bit, but it is what it is for now, and Judd drops it. Byron Pickett can. Oh no! Is that a push in the back? Umpire didn't call it. But Adelaide not out of. So Fitzroy not out of danger yet, but now they will be. But a high dangerous kick in the air. Punch by Woodcock. Burgoyne needs to pick it up and goal. Oh, but Adelaide, Burgoyne. Not Burgoyne, Byron Pickett. Whitey. Not bounce the ball. I know it's where he wanted to tap it on the floor, but he had a man running after him. Should have just kicked the goal. He tries to grab another chance. Frederick's tackled to the floor. Oh, getting tackled now. Around the potty. Pickett. And he misses. 2 behind to Port Adelaide. And it's not the best of starts. Their worst start to the year in the first quarter for Port Adelaide. They've got to get this ball here. Burgoyne thumped out too easily by Peter Francis. Francis goes across ground. They should mark this ball. They do. Hinchin has got a man over the top he can go to, and he does. Laddams couldn't get in the way of Serafini. Kick backwards now. Farrell trying to run onto the footy after it was kicked dangerously by Fitzroy. Try and get away to Burgoyne. Went up for the attempt but couldn't mark the ball. Judd got in there. Laurie. They took the advantage. Fitzroy now can get it down one end to the other. Sammy Hayes steps it backwards. Mays picks it up. Burn Jones tries to get a kick away. Didn't. umpire didn't call on the ball. A few Fitzroy fans appealing for it. Didn't get the call they wanted. Burne-Jones does 2 bounces. He's about to get run down, but he kicks just in time. Rosie couldn't mark against a big diving Gary Pert. And that was a good mark by Pert. Good defensive mark. Kicks it across ground. Serafini wins it. Kicked again. This time the punch. High tackle by Lyon on Bergman, and they'll get a chance to score a goal. He's a good kicker, the footy, Miles Bergman, and he'll line up from about 40 out. Does he want to go? It looks like to be going around the body. It's a long way out, not sure why. Gets to the square, 2v1 now, the others come. But Rosie with a big mark there. And he should nail this from the square here. Easy kick for Connor Rosie. And Port Adelaide get their first goal. Comes 28 minutes and 30 seconds into the first quarter. In this wet conditions, it's really who wins the ball out the centre will get it forward the most. Hayes does it, but it's a kick dangerously to Francis. Held onto the footy despite being pressured by 2 men. Now they go away with it. Garner's got a late tackle. He didn't. And now they go forward. Fitzroy. How's it going to bounce straight into Mackenzie's hands? Mackenzie runs out of play with it. Had Mays there. They'll throw it in. Mace slips over off camera. Georgiades hits it, tries to go, but the siren beats Fitzroy. But they still lead Port Adelaide by 17 points. And ladies and gentlemen, I've got a block nose here, so it's very cold weather out in Adelaide, and I'm shivering. And if I sound a bit different tonight, that is why. I've got a bit of a cold issue, but should be all good. Live commentator in the HOFL. Fitzroy leading quarter time by 17 points at the Adelaide Oval. Quarter time here at the Adelaide Oval, ladies and gentlemen. Put Adelaide 128 to Fitzroy 125 here. Look at the stats here. The inside 50s way more to Fitzroy at the moment. Sorry, my bad. Way more scoring shots inside 50 to Fitzroy at the moment. Was supposed to say, my apologies there. Fitzroy with 3 more inside 50s. I suppose it was more to Fitzroy, I suppose. Contested positions. On contested positions, one in it, it's even here at the moment at the Adelaide Oval. Wet conditions here. Handballs are even. Kicks gone more to Fitzroy here. Clangers are even. Marks more to Fitzroy. Tackles are even. Free kicks are even. Possession 8% more to Fitzroy in that quarter, which will definitely show as people in the defence. But Serafini, Paul Roos, etc. are playing really well. And the hit-out's been even actually, 5-5. Sam Hayes and Benny Quillen, sorry not Benny Quillen, Sammy Hayes and Matthew Rendell in the ruck. They're going really well together. Connor Rosie is the only goal kicker for Port Adelaide. Quinlan's got 2 for Fitzroy, Kapler 1 and McMahon 1. Clayton has got 4 major ball winning moments. Francis 3, Judd 3, Dusty Burn Jones 4, Trent McKenzie 2 and Sam Mays 2. Just 1-2-8 in that quarter for Port Adelaide and 4-1-25 for Fitzroy. And we'll be back shortly. Second quarter underway here, ladies and gentlemen, at the Adelaide Oval. Sammy Hayes misses the tap against Rendell, who wins it, and then they kick inside 50. Hardwick next to Mark. He's a great defender for Port Adelaide on this side. Led in the HOFL Premiership for the power, but no, what a start to Fitzroy and Doug Barwick. Kicks a quick goal, and it's exactly what Port Adelaide didn't want. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Rest Studios tweets, "Come on you mighty Roys, get the job done in Adelaide. Hashtag HOFL Footy." Use that to get your tweets submitted onto live stream. It's a battle of the middle. 2 ruckmen, the same ability. Just whoever, the Rovers, how they react is really going to win them the game. Pickett got in there, but was almost flattened by Kapler. Short one goes to side bottom. They're gonna, it's gonna deliver a thrashing here. Fitzroy, a drop mark by McKenzie, and then Pickett was bowled out the way, but then Fitzroy got another goal, and Darren Kapler. Oh, this is starting to get a bit embarrassing for Port Adelaide now. Almost mark of the year from McKenzie there, but he couldn't hold on to it, and then good shepherding to bump out Pickett, and then kicked an easy goal in the end off of some great play in the centre of the ground. But Adelaide, they just struggled to get it past centre, and it's really costing him in this game. Wins the tap was Peter Burgoyne, got a handball out of there. Burn Jones was tackled, got a handball out. Kick it to Barwick. Barwick hands it off. They can go again. Fitzroy are going to stake their dominance at the Adelaide Oval. This is us thrashing at the moment. Quick hands, and they score Fitzroy. Three goals in a row for Fitzroy. Port Adelaide struggling to get back in this game. They need it. Carl Amon's down. Blake takes a good defensive mark. Not much to do for the defensive Fitzroy at the moment, just to watch until the ball comes. Carlson kicks it. There you go. Punch there. Gets a high ball. Damien Hardwick beaten by side bottom. The kick high ball. Riley Bonner needs to mark. He hasn't. No one went for the ball except for Lena, and then pushes him in the back. Bonner with a good hit off the ball, but give away another free. This for a chance to go up by 41 points. 7 goals. Does he get it? Oh, of course he does. David McMahon just buries Port Adelaide. And with Chris Judd in the Fitzroy lineup, it really helps, doesn't it? He's just a superstar. And they are not going to stop Fitzroy with big wins just like this. Semi Hayes hits the ball straight to Judd, and then Judd, it's a 2v1. Fitzroy should mark, and they do. It's just, oh, Chris Judd is really helping him. Side bottom beat Burn Jones. Hardwick standing. Move it on, the umpire says. Oh, Burn Jones, lucky he was back. He ran back. Good play by him. Needs the kick. Good kick to Buckley. Good vision, but Buckley dropped it on the chest. No prior opportunity. Ball up. Hayes, he loves winning those. He does. They get it away, but can they get it past the centre circle? Burn Jones in the pack. Couldn't take the mark. They handle away, but it's going to come back. Good fend off. And Fitzroy high ball. And McMahon wins it. He spins around his opponent. They kick from long range. He's got the goal. What a goal from McMahon. And McMahon goes bang. And kicks a ripper. They're up by 8 goals now, Fitzroy. They're just bending back with the win here. Medium at Adelaide Oval. Semi Hayes, will he try something different if he wins it? Chris Judd. It's all Fitzroy want, and it's all Fitzroy get. It's Stevens takes the mark. That one's on the mark. They can run though. Hardwick goes back. He's going to go on the line to try and mark this ball, but it's going to go straight over his head. And Brett Stevens increases the margin. And this is getting real difficult for Port Adelaide at the moment. They really want to get back in the game. Georgiades in the ruck now. Chris Judd again. This time Hardwick still with a 2v1. Where is the support from Port Adelaide? Nothing here. Burn Jones clears it out after receiving the handball. Good mark by Farrell. Can go high ball. Now they can try and score. Woodcock, this is better play from the Magpies. Woodcock goes to Banana, and he gets the goal. Great stuff. Finally something to cheer about from Port Adelaide. Woodcock, Banana on the run, that was beautiful. The way just executed it was great. The old North Adelaide boy. High ball in the air. Anyone's tap. They get it forward. Fitzroy, but a good tackle. This is the pressure Port Adelaide love to deliver. That's what they've been doing, but they need this win badly. A few games left. High tackle by Carlson. Slipping away a bit from the Magpies. Buckley plays on, gets run down. The kick goes nowhere. Good pressure. He kicked it too far over his head. Frederick's going to get back. He's going to try and touch it on the line. He won't. Buckley's on the chase. Buckley can't get him, but he's missed Stevens. Unlucky there. Bono, is he going to bash it down? He will. He will to Georgiani. He's going to get the punch and he can't on Blakey. Oh no, it's 50 metres over the mark there. Didn't like that call, Bergman. He argues with the umpire. Fitzroy get another goal. No, he won't. Blakey misses. And that is not what you often see from Fitzroy. Kicks it short to Lena. Good stabbing pass. Does he go to Mays? He does. He bombs it long. Straight to Rosie, but Clayton marks. Sorry, Georgiades that was. My bad. So I put him with a big mark. Then he kicks forward to 50. A big on with a good mark there. This kick is missed. They keep missing now, Fitzroy. It wasn't like that before. 10-4 they've kicked. Looks for his options. He finds Garner, dives onto the footy. Kicks back to Leonard. Leonard takes a bit of a run, a little short one there. Panicking a bit, Port Adelaide. He wants to move it on. The kick goes to Pickett. I think it was. No, it was, and he just threw the ball, Clayton there. Ladens with a big tackle. Pickett goes. Pickett bombs it along to Kane Farrell. Laurie got up. Couldn't mark the footy. He got up, it didn't come down with anything, just came down with thin air. He can go over the top to Frederick Smart. Frederick, he can go over the top to Hardwick. This is better from the Magpies. Harbour Cassava. Crack from here. Bit windy. So if he kicks it right, should come back. The kick does not make the distance against the wind. Tough. In that quarter, Fitzroy, they lead Port Adelaide by 50 points at half time. We'll be back shortly. Half-time results here, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Adelaide Oval. 2-2-14 for Adelaide to 10-4, 64, 50 points by Fitzroy. Twelve more into 50s. Fitzroy there, dominated in that quarter lead by 50 points at the moment. More disposals to them. Contested positions are even more contested positions to Fitzroy. Kicks to Fitzroy. Handballs 5 more to Port Adelaide. Playing 5 more to Fitzroy. Free kicks are even possession. 8% more again to Fitzroy. Hit outs 8 to 12. Doing well in the ruck is Matthew Rendell. Does Bert Jones blow the ball? That's not his Judd though, he's got a lot of it. He's going to be man of the match, I reckon. McMahon and Kapler there, amazing. But his goal kickers, Woodcock got one in that goal, the banana on the run for Port Adelaide. McMahon got 4 in this match, Kapler's got 2, Quinlan's got 2. Just 1 goal in that quarter for Port Adelaide and 6 goals, 3 in that quarter for Fitzroy. Third quarter here at the Adelaide Oval. We're underway. Sammy Hayes is getting really muddy and they tackle Judd. They go straight after him straight away, but they didn't go for the next man. But Burn Jones steps it behind him. Get a handball out away. Can they go? They can. Woodcock's Hardwick is there. Handball. What was that about? I'm not too sure. And they didn't tackle. Now they've got to work hard to put Adelaide in what they did originally. They can go. Oh, what a tackle. Could have been paid on the ball, wasn't it? Snap around the body. Oh, Michael Conlon, what a goal. Ball up again in the centre. Burgoyne doesn't quite. Hardwick gets a tackle. Hayes missed. Side bottom. High ball. They can go again if Leonard's there. Good pressure. But that's a goal, I think. And it will be to Conlon. 62-point bombing. This is getting a bit outrageous, the scoreline. We saw it today. Williamson got thrashed. A kick by Sandra, whoever it was. And Woodcock can go. They're not going to catch him. Oh, but they do, but it's a push in the back. And Woodcock gets the free. Can he deliver? He wants to move it on quickly. And goals, Boyd Woodcock, and they needed that badly, put Adelaide. Because this was getting out of hand. He kicks his second goal of the match. Woodcock pushing him back, he gets the call. Doesn't want to take the shot, wants to run around and play on. And that's why, because he can do that. And he knows how to kick goals on the run. And a great kick there. Three behinds in a row, but 2 goals in a row for Fitzroy. Hayes won the tap, but the Rovers are still with a 2v1 on Hardwick. That is not good for Port Adelaide, the defence. No one's helping him out. Got the punch to Lena, it was Burn Jones, and then Lena handballed it to tackle on Osborne. Coming off the ground now, Osborne. He's a little bit hurt, finger injury I think. Kick smother from Frederick. Side bottom kicks it. Where was that to? It's still in play though. But he tackles him over the line. Riley Bonner tackles Quinlan over. Port Adelaide all jumped at the same time and they're on the bench. Hayes taps it behind. Hardwick kicked just in time before it's tackled. Laddams with a good mark. Laddams was gonna Good set of hands on him. He really should be Port's ruckman. They play him. They're playing him defence at the moment. Oh no! Kick backwards and it works the engine. They go. Barwick unnecessary. Spec attempt. I know you're 56 points up and you could do something like that, but unnecessary. Garner hits it to Rosie in the sweet spot and Rosie hits it over his head. Woodcock's been good for them. And the Empire says ball up. Georgiades now on the ruck. Wins a tap. Backwards. When they go, they need a goal. They can't. Fend it off, but then he's done for. Fended off Buckley, I think. No. Burgoyne and Pickett. Got him. Pickett wants to move it on like Woodcock, but he can't kick it. And it goes almost out the full, but Hinchon marked. Saving mark on the line. Slid onto the footy. And that was a good kick by him to Stevens. Kick to Clayton. Here they go, bang! A big hip and shoulder, and now Mays tries to go, he can't, Paul Roos is coming on. Blake is caught for throwing the ball. They want to move it on quickly. Mays takes a bounce and runs around. Oh, he goes again. They're not going with him. He's got a kick now. Just gets a kick away, but Fitzroy, good pressure there. He couldn't run no longer in the wet. Good shepherding on the line, but he's still got a punch. Just missed the tackle. I haven't seen much of him tonight. Now Fitzroy to seal the deal for good. I think they already have sealed the deal. 57 points. Need 9 goals. Plays on Bonner, and he kicks it one end to the other, then up the field to Burn Jones, and then Burn Jones blasts it to the centre of the ground. Hayes beaten by Rendell. Too easy sometimes. And the kick. No, it's on Conlon. This could be bad. Hit behind. Wants to move it on. He goes over the top. Bonner to Garner. Garner kicking to Lean it. Lean it looks for Bonner. Why, Quinlan? Not too sure he needed to do that. Bonner kicks it a long way, but it's out on the full. Kick backwards. Getting a bit boring at the moment. Clayton takes the mark and they go. Dersma got a bit of a shove on his opponent. Burn Jones, he's got all the legs and he passes it off to Dersma. Gets tackled eventually. Handball. Leanette got a kick away to Amon. Amon wants to go. Big snap from Amon. And bang, he goes. Connor Rosie. They're just trying to reduce the deficit a little bit, Port Adelaide. The fans have not been treated to anything nice. It's a bit nasty, but Farrell gets a goal. Finally, Port Adelaide get something in the quarter. I think this is second goal actually. It's come a bit too late if you ask me. They're getting smashed at their home ground by almighty Fitzroy side. Chris Judd really helping the Lions today. There he is. They want to tap it to him, but Hayes wants to tap it the other way, but Judd will still run onto the footy. Bang! There goes Judd! A massive kick! Bonner! Oh, he couldn't touch it! Oh my word! Chris Judd, what a goal! Bonner just couldn't get there, and Chris Judd, the way it bent, the bounce from the centre! That could be one of the goals of the year. Oh boy. Hayes Needs to win that tap forward because he's got Buckley running onto it. Buckley goes all the way. Rosie couldn't mark against Pert. It was a good kick by Buckley though. It's going to kick straight back to the ruckman and Rendell takes it. And then Rendell goes over the top to McKenzie. Couldn't mark. Burn Jones handballs it to the Greek freak. Georgiades. Woodcock could pick it up for his third goal of the match, but he hasn't lined it up properly. But Adelaide, they want one more goal before three-quarter time. But they can't get it. Fitzroy leads Port Adelaide by 57 points at three-quarter time. We'll be back for the last quarter shortly. Three-quarter time here, ladies and gentlemen. Port Adelaide trailing Fitzroy by 57 points at the home ground. Adelaide Oval 4-3-27 to 13-6-84 here. This is getting a bit outrageous at the moment. Into 50, way more to Fitzroy. I suppose there's more to Fitzroy. Contested possessions still even, but contested possessions more to Fitzroy. It's why they're winning the ball in the packs. Kicks more to Fitzroy. Handballs more to Port Adelaide, but can't get a goal at all. Playing as an even. Marks more to Fitzroy. Tackles are even. Free kicks way more to Port Adelaide, but still can't score. Possession 7% more to Fitzroy. Hit out to even. Fitzroy putting on a show here. Dusty Ben Johnson, great for Port Adelaide. Their best players was Landon Mays. Judd's been a superstar tonight. Kapler also, and Clayton. Good. Woodcock kicked 2 goals. Rosie 1 and Farrell 1. McMahon with 4 goals. Still hasn't kicked any in that quarter. Kapler 2. Michael Condon 2. 2 goals. 1 in that quarter. Port Adelaide, their best quarter. And Fitzroy 3 goals. 2. Final quarter underway here, ladies and gentlemen, and the centre of the Adelaide Oval is so muddy it hasn't stopped raining all night. But they're away, and Lee Carlson can run, but McKenzie plays on, takes a bounce, comes around his opponent, but Adelaide won a fast start, kicked it to Laddams. Laddams received it after he ran away from his opponent almost. They keep it in play, put Adelaide. This is great ball movement. If they had this earlier, I'm sure they would be leading. Oh, Georgiades hits it to Rosie, and he's Pertz destroyed him all night. Got a Rosie spin. Not the best. Good mark by Buckley. Buckley from a long distance is going to go. Looks like the drop punt. It will be the drop punt, and it's gone out on the full. Drop there, Frederick couldn't get there, got to get a tackle. Frederick's trying to get the ball, he picks it up eventually, but just handballed into position. Burn Jones is on his own, couldn't take the mark after the people finally visited him, knocked on his door and said, hello, we want the ball also. We heard you have it. We're here to take it off you. Hayes taps it behind him, and he just threw the ball which slid out just like the ice cubes from the freezer when you open it sometimes. Sammy Hayes taps it on the floor, high ball to Lathams, chopped the mark on the chest. Oh, came off the back of the opponent there, didn't quite high ball. Oh, good tackle. Sammy Hayes taps behind him. Now they go, put Adelaide. They want a goal. They need a goal. He's got a man running, Sammy Mays, but he goes the man short. But Garner still got there. And Garner will have a shot here. And they really need this. They've been shocking, put Adelaide. Joel Garner steps up, it's coming back, and they get another goal. Finally, the Black and White Army can cheer, but they haven't been cheering a lot tonight. They've been smashed by 8 goals, and it wasn't as bad as it was before. I think Port Adelaide's main goal is to stop Fitzroy from getting 100 here. Very muddy, bit like some chocolate in this circle. They kick away Port Adelaide, and they finally get away, bounce the ball, kick this to no one. Hardwick's gonna run down his opponent, he's looking at him like he's about to charge him into the floor. He said, I'm right behind you, mate, we'll have a race. It was like the Formula once, and Hardwick got him after he crashed into him, but from long range to the square, Mace just picks it up and then gets tackled. The umpire just said false pin, I'm not too sure. Georgiades taps it. Could have been Polder pushing it back, wasn't it? Burgoyne sent it out of there, and it's gonna come right back as that's out in the full. High ball to the 50. Georgiades says the ball's mine, and it sits in his hands. Then he plays on a big kick to Farrell, who gets blocked out of it. And so does Frederick, who's on the floor now. Gets up. Eventually McMahon. He can kick 5 goals. Oh, if he kicks it, he's going to go home tonight. He's going to watch the highlights. He's going to say, wow, I've kicked 5 goals. He'll grab the popcorn, and he'll enjoy the show. 90 points. Gee whiz. That is atrocious from Port Adelaide. Georgiades. Missed the tap. Now Buckley can go all the way again, but this time Rosie's just smashed by Laurie. And then, what was that? Not too sure. Brian Pickett's putting on the fast legs. Garner should mark that. He dropped it. The ball spills out. Now the handball by Burn Jones to no one in particular. High ball. That one went to no one. The Ross Lyon's down. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, looks like Chris Judd is down. Doesn't look too well. Oh boy, that is gotta hurt. Fitzroy is coming off with the trainers now quickly before the ball comes. He's looked to be in a lot of pain. Chris Judd. Ben Jones is back on the field now. And he kicks forward. So Quinlan, he said to the trainers, no, I'll stay on, but he's grabbing his back now. Well, Fitzroy will take home the chocolates for their kids in Victoria. I wonder if they'll be Maltesers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Fitzroy are going to go home tonight and take the chocolates, and they'll pick out of the favourites box. Who's the favourites? Fitzroy are. And I think McMahon will get first pick of that box. But then the hit to Hayes. And then Ladham's tried to go. They all tried to get that footy, but no one could get it. They all slipped out. Butters with a good tackle. It's a wet footy. But it's also footy that's been kicked through the goals 20 times today. Bonner just letting it go a little bit with the tap. Gets a bounce. Can he run out of play? No. He keep it in. Bonner. Oh God, no. Oh, kick it, Bonner. Lucky it was a high tackle. Otherwise, he would have been done for. Fitzroy, well, a great side. Bonner kicks it to Buckley in the back. Laurie, they love to go for a specky attempt, Fitzroy. But he went up to get the ball and he came down with his hands in the shape of a Sharon. But he had no Sharon. Where was it? It was stolen off of him. On the way! But Fitzroy win in a fairly unbelievable bombing. What a game for Fitzroy. And that's all we have time for tonight. Fitzroy the winners. What a win. And premiers they could be this year. What a win for Fitzroy. A 63-point bombing. Inside 50s here, way more to Fitzroy as well as disposals, uncontested possessions are even one more to Fitzroy there. Contested possessions more to Fitzroy, 40 more kicks to Fitzroy, and tell you what, 21 of those kicks out of the 100 they did were scoring shots, so that's pretty good for them in the end. Handball's way more to put Adelaide in the end, but didn't quite get the goals. McMahon did well. Marks more to Fitzroy. Clangers even. Tackles are even. Free kicks way more to Adelaide. They still couldn't score. 10 goal bombing. 2 hit outs more to put Adelaide. In the end, Burn Jones, Judd, Kapler, Mays, Buckley and Conlon were all good. Woodcock 2 goals, Rosie 1, Farrell 1, but not as many as McMahon. 5 goals he'll be celebrating tonight. Quinlan 3, Kapler 2. 1 goal in the quarter for Port Adelaide, just like the second, and 2 goals in that quarter for Fitzroy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have time for on the HOFL. I've been your commentator, Pedro Janus, and this has been an unbelievable bumming. McMahon will have his box of chocolates tonight. And that's all from me.